Good morning. My name is Piper. I'm a travel photographer and also a 19-year-old who's just running around the world. And today I'm gonna go hike up an active volcano. It is still raining. It's 5:30 in the morning and I need to pack my bag, and while I do that I'm going to tell you about the game plan for today. Basically, pack my bag, get some breakfast, and then ride my scooter to the ferry port. I'm in a town called Gillimanuk, I think, I'm not sure. And then I'm going to hopefully purchase a ferry ticket and be able to take my bike with me across on the ferry. I think that's how it's done. We will find out when I get there. So fingers crossed that'll all work. So take a bike across, then it's about an hour-and-a-half drive to the volcano itself, which I've heard is a very, very steep road. They recommend scooters that only have engines bigger than 125cc engines. How do you say that? But people do it on the 110 little scoopies. I just wanted a bigger one. You also need good brakes because it's really steep coming down as well, and some people have died due to brake failure. So try and be safe with that. And yes, then once you get up, I made a little booking online just now, which I didn't realize I had to do. I was reading through some websites of blog posts of people doing it. They're like, oh yeah, since COVID you have to make a booking online. And I was like, oh no. So I did it. It was all in Indonesian. I was taking like screenshots of my phone and then putting it into Google Translate and figuring it all out. It was really straightforward. It'll cost me about, oh, maybe $10? I don't know. I think it's gonna cost me about $10 as an entry fee. Isn't very much at all. So I'm fully okay with that. And also, it can be like 2 degrees up there. So for the first time since coming to Bali, I have to bring cold weather gear. So I got a rain poncho, trackies, and a jumper. It all smells really good because it all stank, and then I spritzed it with some like lemon essential oils, so now it smells really good. And then after that, it's a quick little hike. It's, I think they said, a 3-kilometer hike to get to the crater of the volcano. Well, first you have to rent gas masks because there's a sulfurous lake that's spitting out fumes that are not good to inhale. So I thought that was just really, really cool. And then you rent a gas mask and then you go have a hike, and then I'm going back to Ubud. That's my game plan. I'm gonna continue packing, get some breakfast, and then we're ready to rock and roll, baby. I'm pretty sure that's Mt.Ijen where I'm going. Those are the ferries. So I need to go jump on a ferry, but I just had to stop and capture this. And the sun is rising over there. It's a candy floss sky. It's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be such a fun time. Guys, I made it on the boat. I did have to go back and buy a ticket. It's 38,000 rupiah, which is not expensive at all, and then entry fee to like the ferry port, which was 1,000 rupiah. So total of $4.80 spent so far. The sun is rising. Actually, it's pretty risen already. There's a mountain that I'm staring at. I think it's Mt.Ijen. I think that's the one I'm going to be climbing, but I'm not sure because I know there's a few volcanoes in the area. This is also a fun fact about me. I love boat travel and I get car sick, but for some reason I haven't gotten seasick yet. Ah! We're on the move. We are moving. So every time I'm on a boat near the ocean, even if it's like a smelly seaport, I'm just really happy. And it's also the morning and I've just had a very nutritious peanut butter sandwich and some chocolate biscuits. So I'm hyped up and ready to go. And I'm on a boat. Woohoo! Although I did not bring my I'm on a boat jumper. I actually should have done that. That would have been funny. But I didn't. Next time. That's my scooter down there. Also, another funny story is I've been called sir a few times and in the past few days, and I think it's because I'm confusing the Indonesian people with my short hair. They'll call me sir and then like do a double take and be like, wait, you're a confusing looking human. And I'm like, yeah, no, sorry. Be miss actually, but I'll take it, I'll take it. Alrighty, I just paid 500 Indonesian rupiah, so it's 50 cents, to I think start the climb, or start on the road, the super steep road up to Mt.Ijen. But I just had to pull over. I'll show you better in a second. This path is gorgeous and there's just sunbeams coming down through the trees, and it just makes me really happy. Reminds me of my hometown, Gembrook. The temperature is a lot colder, so I'm gonna stop and put a jumper on. It's actually not that much colder, but when you're on a bike, it is quite a bit colder. Hello. I love the local kids. I look so ridiculous. They're always like, hi, and I'm like, hi. Anyway, I'll show you the sunbeams. Driving along this crazy windy road in the middle of the forest, all alone, occasional cars passing by. Out of nowhere, you're in this like funny little town, and it's like the start of the hike. So there's people walking around with hiking poles and gas masks, and there's guides, and there's Westerners. I'm in Banff, but there's Indonesian people. It's not quite that touristy, but it has a similar feel. Though the nature's a little wrong, this could be the Canadian Rockies, you know? The world's just a pretty cool place. I'm on my way. Got a peanut butter sandwich. There's not much peanut butter, it's mostly bread, but that's okay. So it's a 4-kilometer hike. I do believe I'm coming up to 3,000 meters of elevation, but I could be wrong. It's also, whoa, why am I so short on breath? Now I'm out in the sun. It's quite a bit warmer. I'll probably end up taking my pants and jumper off in a little bit. I was very grateful for the layers. The ride up was freezing, but it was also quite manageable. We're on the way up and let's see how it goes. I've literally been walking for less than 10 minutes and I'm so tired. I wonder if it's because it is a higher elevation up here and if the altitude is actually messing with me this much. Where I'm like, I'm a fit person, there's just less oxygen. But I also need to take off layers because I'm too warm. Yo! Not that this matters to like anyone, but I'm pretty sure we have had these plants at our house in Australia and I could be wrong, so you never know. Pants are coming off. I hope YouTube won't like cancel me for saying that. Please don't take down my channel. Well, I think I've just about made it to the crater of where am I? Mt.Ijen. So many of the locals here are collecting sulfur, and one of them gave me a piece. It doesn't smell, it just smells sort of salty like the ocean. Apparently only the actual sulfur gas smells. And so I gave him some money for it, and now I have a piece of sulfur. Dude, I'm literally gonna be like that random auntie that has all these knickknacks on a shelf, and it's like, auntie, what's this? Where's this from? And I'll be like, oh, that was when I hiked up a mountain in Indonesia and some random guy pushing a cart gave me a chunk of rock and I paid him 50 cents and you know, one of those. Anyway, it's going in the bag. Gas mask time. Not actually feeling anything from the sulfur yet, but I'll put it around my neck. Pagi! Oh, I'm good, yes.
Yeah.
You want a picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia.
There you go.
Minor, miss.
Where are you
You want
from?
buy souvenir?
I already have one, thank you.
Buy one more for me. Maybe you can help me.
No, I already have one of these.
Yeah. Maybe you can help me Nick,
No, thank
for
you.
something for me.
There maybe someone down there though,
Yeah.
they might.
I have a pastel here. You want? Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go see the volcano.
Yeah.
Terima kasih. See, Indonesian people will try to sell you things, but you also just gotta be nice and, I don't know, be firm in what you believe, but also you can sometimes buy things from them. I don't know. It's not rude to say no. Can you believe this mountain is in Indonesia? Looks like something from like how I imagine Norway to look like, you know? Oh, dude, coming up to the volcano! I'm very, very excited. It's also supposed to have a blue crater lake, so that'll be so cool to see. My gas mask just broke. Then I fixed it because I'm a strong, independent woman. But there was a moment where I was like, holy crap, do I not have a gas mask? I don't actually think it's that bad. But I haven't even seen the crater yet because I'm trying to put my mask on. Anyway, let's go take a look. Okay, update. I don't think you need the gas mask. Mostly because the gas isn't blowing towards me, but it's still good. I'd recommend it. Makes you look really cool. It's like I'm freaking climbing up a volcano with a gas mask, like, whoa! It's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. I think watching sunrise here or trying to find the famous Mt.Ijen blue lava at like 4 AM in the morning would also be cool. But I wouldn't want to go in the... Now I know how it works, I feel better, but I wouldn't have wanted to figure out the ferry or anything else at 2 AM at night in the dark. It took me a little over an hour to walk up here, and now I'm going to walk back down. We'll see how long that takes. Woohoo! We made it! Made it back to the funny little mountain village. Alrighty, that is the end of my mountain adventure. Hiked up to the top. It took me about an hour to get back down, and I had lots of fun, super good time listening to podcasts, seeing the nature. The world is beautiful. Indonesia, you're very cool. I can't wait to check out more islands. And now I get to drive 5 hours all the way back to Ubud. Let's go! Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you like these adventure-y videos. Drop me a comment if there's somewhere I should go, or just come say hi. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you next video. Bye!